This has been my face the entire week. Let's go. Yo, imagine if this thing just kept on playing for an hour and a half. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ghost Stories. Where do I begin, man? I'm terrified. I'm shaking a little bit also, and I'm just absolutely mortified by last week what happened on the stream. And I, uh, I mean, a lot of people are having fun with it and cracking jokes, and a lot of people said, "Hey, man, it's not your fault, bro. You didn't do anything wrong." And thank you for all those sweet messages. Some people even sent me messages with links to videos on how to combat people doing shady things on stream and stuff. And thank you for that. But then I realized in retrospect that if somebody wanted to do something crazy over here on this stream, in this lovely community that we have, they could have done it anyway. And it's freaky that nobody did it in 2 years. That's actually a testament to you guys and what a lovely community we still have over here. But I wanted to say thank you for all those sweet messages. And yeah, it was not my fault that that happened, but at the end of the day, it's my responsibility. And I felt really shitty. This whole week has been just absolute shit. Ashwin says, shit, unfortunately, you're streaming again. Tell me about it, bro. Karthik says, Boni Hoga really spent 10,000 this week on therapy and eye bleach. Lovely. Let's not talk about it too much. Also, then, after that shit happened, luckily, relatively, it was really like, उसका बहुत कुछ दिखा ही नहीं. ज़्यादातर लोगों को पता भी नहीं है कि ये हुआ because I'm not that famous. I'm so lucky to be in this zone, latent than this. And yeah, man, I just wanted to say that, yeah, I get it. I get that was not my fault what happened, but I still feel like absolute shit because this is my platform, and in the end, the responsibility lies with me. So thank you guys for being sweet about it. But I apologize, and we're going to stream. And I have some new information for you. I spent that whole night after that, of course, throwing up like most people. But after that, I sat and I had actually been researching this for the past 2 years. I never found a solution. And and as things went along, again, like I said, let my guard down. That was the biggest mistake. But it turns out that the solution is here. I have the solution, and we now have something on the stream. Yes, thank you, Safety Pin. You have no idea. I genuinely feel like that. I'm hoping I'm not wrong. And again, somebody flashes like a bhendi. Janvi said it was a bhendi. Dear God. Some of the comments in the starting of the stream before we started were very funny. I have installed something called AAS. That sounds wrong. It's the anti-Aula system. The anti-Ballet system has been retired because I realized that that was actually just a fake safety net. It was not real at all because anyone at any time could have tricked us and said, hey, we're nice people. And then suddenly, boom, yeah, Bendi. Yeah, wo elaichi wala banana, whatever. What is wrong with people, bro? What is wrong with people? Why would anybody do that? Anyway, उन लोगों को करने का है फिर से करने का है please कर लो because I've generated this link through an IP logger. I even contacted the cybercrime department. It's all happening, and of course I've installed this AAS system, which is the anti-Aula system. Are we on? Yes. I don't explain too much about what's happening, but that night, after that, we tested it on the Discord uh, server. Let me just double check. I need to double check before we start. Ki kya scene hai. We tested it. My sweet guys from the Discord server, they helped me test it, and now कोई भी कॉल कर सकता है कभी भी, कुछ भी, जो भी बोलने का है, जो भी दिखाने का है. I prefer it if you don't, and also the police prefers it if you don't. But I have the AAS now, the anti-Aula system. Hopefully things don't go too bad. I also wanted to say thank you to people who didn't like take screen grabs and all. This is of course another side effect, a beautiful side effect of not being that famous. People didn't take screenshots. Nobody had a recording and stuff because like not that many people watch it. But you guys, thank you. You all are still here. And somebody posted on Reddit saying किसी के पास है क्या वो clip जिसमें कोई नंगा है. I was like, what? I was like, oh god, I hope nobody has that, bro. And yeah, thank you for not posting that because I was thinking about this and I remember when that thing happened to Aisho Speed. You guys are aware of what happened to him, but that guy, he was gyrating in front of the camera. That was totally his fault. Nobody here can say मैं intentionally कुछ किया. That guy was gyrating in front of the camera and then उसका वो टेंडली निकल गया. तो तो it's a very different situation, fortunately. But I was thinking about it, and I remember when that happened to him, I found it so funny. But then when this happened, I was like, oh my God, can you imagine if someone took a screenshot, had that clipping, and that's who you are on the internet for the rest of your life? Oh, bro. Rough. Then I got really sick. I mean, who wouldn't get sick after seeing that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Another episode of Ghost Stories with me, the most terrified host in the history of hosting. So, before I begin, just give me a quick moment. I need to double check. You don't have no idea. With this AAS system, anti-Aula system, I also have two mice and my Stream Deck over here, just in case. Are we running on? Lovely. Give me a quick moment. I need to double check. You don't have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think there should be about a 15-second delay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So, I don't know if this makes sense to anybody, but we are now functioning like television and radio broadcast. A Square Creations, मेरे तरफ से Devi Matangi, take me real tantric. Thank you so much for your sweet wishes, you guys. The messages will be in real time. What you are watching has already happened 15 seconds ago. तो दिखा मैं पुलिस को दिखाएगा सीधा. जिसको भी आना है, just remember your IPs are being logged. I'm going to take your little thing and deposit it at the Mumbai police station. No, if I read this after 15 seconds, your message is there and you will see it after 15 seconds. So right now, the message just came on there and we will go on. It's not 5 seconds. It's about 15 seconds. Anyway, let's see how this goes. I'm still terrified even knowing that I have this going on. So let us begin with what could be the end of my career. What am I doing even? Let's go. Keep my hand on the button just in case. Hello? Nerd Kiddo, please come to the stream. Bapre, kitna dar?
Oh my God, Hoezaay.
Yes, now I'm terrified of even...
Oh, मैं तो डर गई.
मैं तो खुद डर गई. आप रियल इंसान हो?
Yes.
प्लीज आप एक बार कैमरा ऑन करके आप वापस ऑफ कर सकते हो, स्ट्रीम भी बंद कर सकते हो उसके बाद. अरे आप रियल हो आप. ठीक है. Are you going to tell us a ghost story?
Yeah, I didn't expect this. I was like,
क्यों? यही तो होता है इधर. Is this not cinematic view? I'll try to make it cinematic view. आपका नाम?
Lalita.
ललिता. प्रणाम. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. सुनाइए आपका घोस्ट स्टोरी. क्या एक और 10 में से क्या रेटिंग देंगे आपको? जानवी सेंसिंग डेंजर ऑलरेडी. थैंक यू जानवी. यू कैन बी माय डेंजर सेंसर.
Okay.
सुनाइए आप.
So, where is Suresh?
क्या पता किधर है वो. मैं कॉल किया उसको.
Actually,
डू
I
यू नो वेर
expected
इज?
him to come this time.
आई नो. वो he's busy with his play and stuff. He's doing a lot of work. So
Okay, I would rate this story basic 6 out of 10 because that was actually told by my uncle. And since so many ghost stories happened, I think compared to all those ghost stories, this would be like basic 6 or 5 out of 10.
ठीक है. सुनाइए आप. सुनाइए. Go for it.
But that was really chilling when I actually heard that,
Okay.
because when my
क्या
uncle
हुआ?
was narrating to us, all of us, that was very chilling experience.
Okay.
Basically, at that age, like when I was 10 years old, he narrated the story, and actually, he was working. Wait, let me shut down the stream.
हाँ. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I have two
Um,
mice in case one stops working in the middle and कोई आ गया बेंगन के साथ. Sorry. Yes. Please continue.
okay. So actually, when I was 10 years old, he narrated this story to all of us. Like we cousins sat near him, and he was explaining. Um, Actually, what happened was he used to work as a mechanic in a. Why my voice is it's echoing actually.
Is the stream? It can't be echoing. Maybe you can hear. मैं बहुत ज्यादा एको हो रहा है.
नहीं नहीं.
ठीक है. Try to not
Okay,
imagine the second voice. सिर्फ आज के लिए. अगले हफ्ते तक मैं ठीक कर दूंगा.
okay. So my uncle, he actually used to work as a mechanic back in those days when he was young, like in his 20s. So he also had this drinking habit.
Oh no.
So late night he was returning home from after work from office, like after his work was done, he was returning home, and he's a bit drunk also at the time. And while he was returning home, it was pitch dark and it was like midnight. So while he was returning home, he was like he's not in his senses also, but he can see things, like he can remember things a bit. So while he was coming back home, he actually saw someone sitting near, like in back in those days, like in villages they used to have like all the vessels, like they used to fill water near some mori side, like that, right? So he used
Mm-hmm.
to in those days women used to reserve their places with all those vessels, and so he saw some vessels there, and he also saw someone sitting there, and he was like, why at this time who is sitting like that? No one is there actually. So
Hmm.
he didn't care much about it, and he went near her. He approached her to ask her what is time, like what time it is.
Hmm.
So
फिर
while he approached, he started feeling something wrong, like she was in a white saree sitting there, and we were like, it's almost chilling at that time, and we really felt like, oh, मैं तो डर गई, that kind of experience at the time.
yeah.
And since he was drunk, he was like, he didn't remember much. So he actually asked her what is the time. and she didn't respond. The other said there was no response. And he again asked, like, maybe she didn't hear it properly. And it's quite pin drop silence at that place because since it's midnight and he felt it really strange. Suddenly he felt something it's wrong and he again asked what is the time now right now. So still she didn't respond and she started turning back to him. Like, why is she, he was thinking why is she not even responding, and suddenly when she started turning back he felt something is wrong and it, suddenly he came to his senses and he ran away it seems. Like, he said something wrong. Jose, are
हम्म.
you telling something?
No, no, I was just saying कि मैं बहुत डरा हुआ हूँ. आप continue कीजिए.
Suddenly he felt something. He all of a sudden he came to his senses and he started running away to home and he immediately went inside home and they also have a habit of washing their legs and by freshening up and then sleep soon as they go home.
Okay.
So like there's a myth in their home that some ghosts or spirits might follow them back, so they wash their legs and hands before going home, before going to sleep. So he
Okay.
did the same thing immediately and he started sleeping. And then the next day he told the same to his family. He narrated everything, but no one believed it seems.
But
But at
उसने
that,
क्या देखा? What did he see?
he saw someone with white saree, it seems.
But white साड़ी तो सब लोग पहनते हैं.
But at that time, when it
Oh,
was
अच्छा.
pitch dark and no one was there at that moment,
अचानक से बाप रे.
achanak se she was sitting there alone. So he
तो
felt
फिर
something is wrong.
वो भाग गया
So,
वो.
huh,
बाप
since he
रे.
was drunk, he casually asked her what is the time. And then when he suddenly felt what is something is wrong, and he came into his senses all of a sudden, and he ran away. It seems.
उसने कुछ और उस औरत ने कुछ कहा नहीं.
No.
आई थिंक ये अंकल अंकल किसी के घर के बाहर गया हो रहेगा. वहां पे कपड़ा सूख रहा था. Maybe somebody was drying clothes over there and वो जाके he had a conversation with somebody's white sari. Oh my god, that's freaky. For him it might have been very scary and I can
Like
understand.
he also saw a humanly figure with white saree. It seems like someone some it was a human only.
I get it. I get it. It's like sometimes you but I I'm sorry. Freaky story.
It's
Wow,
okay.
man. Yeah, this is how we deal with things over here. To make ourselves feel less scared, we come up with ideas for why it was not
Yeah.
a ghost. Sometimes you see now you keep your clothes on the chair and it feels like there's somebody standing there. या कोई खड़ा है वहाँ पे वगैरह. Could be, na? Could be. Anyway, Nerd Kiddo, thank you so much for that story. It was very creepy and the narration was definitely very, very creepy. I was very, very scared. I hope I never meet any buddy's clothes when I'm drunk in the middle of the night. I
Okay.
and of course, I hope you are 18 plus because this is an 18 plus stream, especially after last week.
Yeah, I am 18 plus.
अरे
But
कहाँ
my
पे काम
voice
करते
would
हैं?
be
I know ये लोग ना chat में they just judge people on their accents, उनका कैसा खा कितना पीछे आवाज का, but कहाँ पे
या
काम
कोई
करते हैं
बात
आप?
नहीं सब लोग ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं.
I know एक
Even
एक
my
चप्पल
friends
के साथ
tease me
दिखा.
that way.
Friend, they just ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं ना. It's a very sweet voice. Don't worry about anybody else. At least you don't sound like me. Can you imagine if you sound like me?
No,
Anyway,
your voice,
नहीं नहीं. But
you
imagine my
speak so
voice, your
fluent.
body. कितना अजीब लगेगा. अरे बाप रे. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you for being on our stream. Very
Thank
kind
you
of
so
you
much.
to be nice to us.
And I even watched season one till now.
Of
I
what?
miss. I watch
Suits.
all those missed episodes. My brother recommended me to you
अरे बाप रे.
to these episodes.
Oh
Even
no.
when I sleep, sometimes if I watch them, like I feel I get sleep before sleeping
Amazing.
also.
Very good.
Yeah, they are quite interesting, but like
So
sleep,
it helps you
like they
sleep.
are so nice.
I will recommend my stream to all the doctors. Thank you so much. Have a good
But
weekend.
sometimes, as you say, but
Sorry.
sometimes in middle of night we throw up again, like remembering all the stories as you experience.
Please, ma'am. मुझे याद मत दिलाओ. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care. We're going to take our next caller in and be just as scared. Take
Thank you
care.
so much. Big fan
Bye.
of you. Convey
Big
my
fan.
regards to both Cyril and
I
Suresh.
will. I will. Cyril को तो मैं सुरेश को definitely I will convey. कुछ ना कुछ तो convey करूँगा definitely. Take care, nerd kiddo.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Remove from the call.
Bye,
Report to the
Jose.
police. Bye bye bye. Report to police. क्या बात है? That went well, bro. It was better than last stream. Oh, मेरे को बहुत डर लग रहा है. बहुत ही ज़्यादा डर. We'll take the next person. Arjun, our work ethic solid. Joshi ji, even during Good Friday. Very funny. Dharmesh Shettigar says, "Damn, Jose, lots of love and more power to you. I was afraid that you might stop live streaming, but seeming you extra prepared and enthu." Yeah, bro, I'm not even kidding. I thought I was it. I posted also saying कि बस अभी नहीं करते and all, because there would be no way to do this without this 15-second delay. There really is no way. So somebody type a message, I'll read it and you'll hear it after 15 minutes. Jyotsna says, "Be strong, Jose." See, she said, "Be strong, Jose," much earlier, and 15 seconds later, you will hear me saying, "Be strong, Jose." Me giving myself, giving myself a pat on the back. Dan Crank says, "Hi, Huku, hi, hi." Thank you, Dan Crank. I tend to agree with that. DJ Deep07, love and respect for coming back. Let's go. Listen, I also want to say that you guys don't realize after all this, now really like it did my head and I felt terrible. But Nishan Naik said touch your nose at that point, and you will see that I touched it 15 seconds later. This delay thing is 100 on 100. Telling me, bro, I told Cyril I'll go on stream and say, Tao, dikao, jo bole. But I don't want to tempt people. So let's see. Let's just be humble. Sit down. Tung 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 tung. What was I going to tell you guys? Yeah. So I spent that whole night trying to figure it out, and it's inbuilt into OBS. And I think I don't know because I spent 2 years looking for the solution. It was right there because people are looking for plugins and whatnot. I think I'm the first person in this universe to use a delay dump, this 15-second delay on a live stream in the world, in this universe. Unfortunately, it was because of something really terrible. So it's like a bittersweet victory for me. I don't know whether to feel good about it or to feel like, oh shit, I wish I could go back in time and have figured it out before it happened. Vivek says, from last stream, we all learn one thing, वर्तमान आंखों का धोखा है. मैंने अपना आंख निकाल दिया भाई उसके बाद. Nothing happened. Guys, if you love me, anybody asks what happened last week, you say nothing happened. Finished. वहीं पे Razor या कितना sweet. Somebody said something over there and he said नहीं नहीं, it's a mystery. You have my heart, bro. You have my heart. कितना sweet लोग हैं तुम लोग. I cannot begin to tell you कि anyway अभी मेरा confidence थोड़ा आ रहा है वापस. Fucking, you guys don't understand, man. What it's like for that to happen. I mean, I'm so sorry that it happened to people who are home. But some people watch this show on their TVs and stuff. If I'm guilty of anything, it is of not being smart enough, and I feel terrible about that. Like when I lose my keys, I spend the next week saying, "Man, how could I lose my keys? How could I do that?" Because I spend all my time in my head. So when something like this happens, I'm like, "How did I miss it?" Som Datta says, "Delay dump on a live streams. Zyada chole khan mat." Simar says, "Choti si tip for seeing choti si tip." इससे छोटा रहना पड़ेगा फिर ना. ये उतना ये छोटा इज नॉट छोटा इनफ. So it seems like the AAS system is working quite well. Maybe I'll demo it for you guys at the end of the stream. We'll figure out some way to do that. But you'll never know. You'll just see a glitch in the stream, and those 15 seconds will go away, and no one will ever know. I hope that's the plan. Avengers. Let's go. Who's next? Son of that guy, man, destroyed my eyes. Rahul Modi, coming in hard. But this also means that I have to sit here and monitor every second now. I can't go and get chai. मैं नहीं कर सकता ये सब अभी. I'll have to not take a call at that point. कुछ नहीं हुआ. डरने का नहीं. सिमर, thank you so much. सिमर, कितना sweet हो आप. सिमर. See, I said Avengers, and Neen said assemble 15 seconds later. Man, I love this. But you know what this means, guys? This means that we can now we can really do love advice. Let people call, say whatever they want, tell us anything. Kuch bhi gadbad ho gaya, boom, button. I wish I could do to that guy who, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Arya. I know it's terrible, yeah. As a guy, I mean, I was traumatized. I was in shock. I can't believe I managed to get to the button in that moment so quickly, but I was seriously traumatized. It must be terrible for people who get this kind of shit in their DMs and all. Screw these guys. I hope it burns to a crisp and उसमें कीड़े पड़े. अश्विन, थोड़े टिप्पणी दे दो जोशी जी. नहीं दे सकता उनको टिप्पणी. कौन है? Devi Matangi is going in next. No display picture, looks absolutely dangerous.
This kind of shit in their DMs and all.
But let's
Screw
see how
these
it goes.
I
Oh,
hope it
thank
burns
God.
to a crisp.
Hi,
And
you need to.
उसमें कीड़े पड़े. अश्विन, थोड़े
Yeah, sadly,
ये दो
दो बार stream इसमें कीड़े पड़े. Fantastic. That's really nice. Thank you for helping me with that. You need to turn
देवी
the stream
मतांगी
off.
is going in next.
कर रही हूँ. सॉरी, अभी मैं अपनी शक्ल छुपा लूं.
Yeah, of course.
बंद कर. हाँ, हो गया.
There seems to be some kind of echo from somewhere. Anyway, I think we'll manage it. Don't worry.
अभी ठीक है.
Chal raha hai, don't worry. How are you? And welcome back to the stream.
थैंक यू. बहुत दिनों बाद बात हो रही है होज़े.
Are you going to scare us tonight with something scary?
हाँ, स्कैरी भी है और साथ में एक और चीज़ भी मेरे को बात करनी की है कि ना एक लेटली फिनोमेना भी हो रहा है. तो पहले स्टोरी स्टार्ट करती हूँ मैं, फिर वो फिनोमेना के बारे में बात करती हूँ.
ठीक है. LL Cool J का भी बहुत अच्छा गाना है, Phenomenon. बट आप शुरू कीजिए, सुनाइए. क्या रेटिंग देंगे आप अपना?
7.
Go to heaven. सुनाइए.
तो ये स्टोरी जो है ना, ये एक्चुअली मेरे मॉम के मामा जी की है. तो क्या हुआ था कि वी बिलोंग फ्रॉम हिमाचल बेसिकली.
Okay.
तो ये बात रही होगी आपके 60s 70s की आसपास की. तब हिमाचल ना इतना डेवलप नहीं था.
Okay.
तो क्या हुआ कि तब वो कॉलेज में पढ़ते थे. तो अपने ट्यूशन जो सर थे उनके पास गए थे ट्यूशन पढ़ने. थोड़ा रात हो गया था उस टाइम पे. 8-9 बजे भी काफी मतलब रात हो जाती थी. एकदम सुनसान हो जाता था हिमाचल में.
Okay.
तो फिर वो वापस अपने घर आ रहे थे पढ़ के ट्यूशन. तो ना उनको एक चौराहे पे ना एक बहुत सुंदर साड़ी पहने हुए, जेवर पहने हुए एक औरत दिखी, बहुत खूबसूरत. तो वो कहती कि उनकी तरफ देख के कि घूंघट करा हुआ था उसने, कि विनोद, उनका नाम विनोद था, विनोद इधर आओ, विनोद इधर आओ. तो कहते हाँ जी क्या हो गया. और वो थोड़े वो हो गए मतलब कि सरप्राइज कि इतनी रात को इतने अच्छे घर की औरत क्या कर रही है चौराहे पे. वो पास गए. तो कहते कि आप क्यों परेशान हो. थोड़ा-सा वो रोने वाली आवाज़ हो रही थी उसकी औरत की. तो कहती कुछ नहीं, मैं परेशान हूँ, ये है, वो है. तो कहते कोई नहीं, आपको कहाँ छोड़ना है, मैं आपको छोड़ दूँगा. तो जैसे ही वो मुँह ऊपर करती है, थोड़ा घूंघट अपना उठाती है, इट वाज़ लाइक कोई आँखें नहीं थी उनकी, कोई कुछ नहीं था. एंड इट वाज़ लाइक सो स्कैरी कि एकदम बिना आईज़ के, बिना कुछ, ही रैन फॉर हिज़ लाइफ. उसके बाद इतनी तेज़ भागे. एंड फॉर्च्यूनेटली वो उनके पीछे-पीछे वो तो भाग ही रही थी छन, छन, छन पायलों के साथ. पर फॉर्च्यूनेटली उनके जो फ्रेंड थे, एक पंडित थे, उनका घर सामने ही था और वो अपने फ्रेंड के घर पे फटाफट वो दस्तक दे रहे कि यार खोल दरवाजा, रानी पीछे पड़ी हुई, रानी पीछे पड़ी हुई। कहता कौन सी रानी, जरा हम भी देख ले। उन दोनों ने देखा और वो दोनों के दोनों बेहोश। वो 4 दिन बाद उठे और उन दोनों को 104 103 बुखार। ऐसे
बुखार क्लासिक।
क्लासिक चीज। पर अब इसके अंदर एक और ट्विस्ट है। ये जो स्टोरी है ना, एक्चुअली बहुत सैड स्टोरी है। जो
ओह
वहां
नो।
पे एक्चुअली रानी थी ना, तो जो रानी थी उसका सैक्रिफाइस हुआ था। क्या हुआ था, हिमाचल में एक बार बहुत अकाल पड़ गया था, ड्रॉट हो गया था, तो पानी नहीं था। तो राजा को बोला गया कि आप अपनी वाइफ की बलि दो, तो तब जाके आपको ये पानी आएगा। तो उन्होंने जिंदा जो अपनी वाइफ को जहाँ से जो रिवर बेड था उस पे दफना दिया, और जैसे ही दफनाया उसी टाइम फिर पानी आना शुरू हो गया। तो वो उसी मतलब जो रानी थी इतने पुराने, उसकी आत्मा अभी तक वहां पे भटकती है उस चौराहे पे। ऐसा।
मैन, that's the law that's going on right now.
एंड अगर आपको लाइक फर्दर इसको वेरीफाई करना है ना, तो हिमाचल का एक फोक सॉन्ग है, उसका नाम है
Really?
रुला दया कुल्ला। तो मतलब रुल्ला मतलब रोने वाला, कुल मतलब रोने वाला कुल, बिकॉज ये सैक्रिफाइस की वजह से।
Damn. Very
हम्म।
sad and dark
वेरी
story.
सैड, वेरी डार्क। अच्छा, जो फिनोमेना की मैं बात कर रही थी
Phenomena.
होजे, हाँ,
Yes, ma'am.
कि अभी मैंने नोटिस करा है कि 14th के आसपास से, 12th या 14th के आसपास से लोगों के साथ ना बहुत अजीब और गरीब चीजें हो रही हैं। लाइक मेरे क्लाइंट्स भी आ रहे हैं, उनके साथ
Tell
भी
me
हो
about
रही है।
it.
अभी क्या हो रहा वो भी बहुत बहुत ही अजीब था। खैर।
अनुपम
तो
खेर. Yes.
तो क्या हो रहा है कि लोगों को ना एकदम ही बॉडी के अंदर चेंजेस महसूस हो रहे हैं, कि जैसे जान ही ना बची हो, बहुत ज्यादा फैटीग, हाइटेंड, मतलब पैरानोया। कई लोगों को ऐसे फिनोमेना भी हुए कि उनको फील हो रहा है कि उनके आसपास कोई है, या फिर कईयों को कुछ दिख भी रहा है। जैसे एक मेरे क्लाइंट को ऐसा फील हो कि किसी ने उनको टच करा और एकदम गरम गरम, मतलब हाथ से टच करा है, जैसे एकदम
मेरा
कुछ जल
ये
रहा।
सब 2 साल से चल रहा है मैम, जैसे कि जान ही न हो. मैं 6 बजे उठता हूँ शाम को. Just kidding. Please continue, मैम.
ये हो गया। नींद आ रही है तो जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि बैंक का लोन हो गया, किश्तों में नींद आ रही है, ऐसे किश्तों में नींद आ रही है। लोग ज्यादा डिप्रेशन में जा रहे हैं। तो मैं सोच रही हूँ कि लाइक और लोगों के साथ भी ऐसा हो रहा है, क्योंकि मेजोरिटी तो
हंड्रेड
लोगों के
परसेंट हो
साथ
रहा है.
हो रहा है। हो रहा है।
You know what, ma'am? I feel like I mean, I agree that there are so many different factors. Some people believe that it might have something to do with the planets and stuff, but I feel like it is this device, ma'am. This
दिस
mobile
डिवाइस।
phone, the
नो
mobile
डाउट।
phone की वजह से, internet की वजह से. I'm sounding like my mom today, but I'm telling you the wisdom that they have. Anyway. पर या
नहीं,
let people in the chat let us know, पिछले हफ्ते से तुम्हारे साथ कुछ अजीब हो रहा है कि नहीं.
ऐसा अजीब हो
हमें
रहा है। अगर
बताइए.
किसी को लाइक मेरे से बात करनी हो या फिर अपना ये फिनोमिना डिस्कस करना हो, तो दे कैन
या
रीच आउट टू मी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम। माय इंस्टाग्राम इज official.anadika reads। मैं
फेयर इनफ.
कमेंट्स में डाल दूंगी।
बट डू यू नो कि मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा था एटलीस्ट फॉर ऑलमोस्ट अ ईयर. बैक पेन, brain fog, all kinds of things. A completely useless character. I turned out to be a vitamin deficiency in my
विटामिन
case.
डिफिशिएंसी
Vitamin
भी
C.
होती है कई बार। जो बॉडी होती है ना, जो ट्रॉमा होता है हमारी लाइफ के अंदर, कि कभी
Yeah.
हमारे पास ऐसे ट्रॉमेटिक इवेंट्स हो गए जैसे आपके साथ अभी
मेरा
हुआ था।
पूरा लाइफ ही ट्रॉमेटिक है मैम. Anyway, but thank you for sharing that with us. Pleasure having you on the stream. Have a good
थैंक यू
weekend.
होजे।
We'll see you on the other side.
You
I will
too.
be
Take care,
taking my
Jose, and
supplements.
stay safe.
Thank you. Strong, strong, more than safe. So
Yeah.
take care. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, you too.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
I love it when sweet people are on the stream. I feel safe. I really did have a vitamin D deficiency, bro. And then somebody tried to give me more vitamin D, bro. Who said that? Vitamin D ka overdose. Nahi, but see, just like sunlight, that is also not a good source of vitamin D. बहुत मतलब इतना vitamin D के साथ क्या करेगा? हाँ, क्या करेगा, कुछ होगा ही नहीं. Anyway, but hey, seriously though, I mean, since we talked about this, if you're feeling any kind of back pain, if you're constantly in pain, your bones are aching, and you're my age, like 60, 70, chalo 30, 35, 40 plus, live in a city, go get that shit checked, bro. I'm telling you, and I was not sure what was going on, but I was fixed within 2.5 weeks. All my aches and pains went away, and then I streamed live on YouTube. Where my glasses gone? I can't see, bro. Ooh. Savio Mascarenas says, thanks, Jose, for coming back and doing the stream. Great prep done, brother. Lots of love and support. I too am actually very impressed with myself for this B12 and vitamin D. Yeah, that's what it was, Bharat. Bharat, are you my doctor? Bharat Jitani? No, मेरा तो कुलकर्णी है. परेश says all's well Jose, ज़्यादा टेंशन लेने मत, तू हीरा आदमी है, मिसिंग सुरेश जी. कितना स्वीट हो यार तुम लोग. घर पे भी लोग ऐसे मेरे साथ बात नहीं करते. अर्जुन had already messaged that. A Square Creation says झुकने का नहीं, डरने का नहीं. Correct. Nah, bro, I was not going to let that bhendi seller, tendli seller destroy what we built over here over 2 years, bro. I just wish I had figured this solution out before that. But then, I mean, I guess this is how the universe works. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Bing bing bong bong. Bing bing bong bong. She's living her best life, having the best time ever. Me, not so much. Alright, देखो भाई लोग कोई नहीं है इधर. अपना waiting room में people are scared of what they might see. So please come. Please join us. The link is in the description of this video. I think I can pop it over here. It is in fact the same link from last week, which is not the best idea considering that guy who was using his phone with one hand, his computer with one hand. That guy had the same link. Delay check. Say hi in Pariniti's voice.
Hi. Hi Jose, hi.
Hi Kunal. कैसा है तू?
Hi.
तू ही है? तू
हाँ, मैं
ही
ही
रे. तू ही रे. You know, nothing makes me happier than to see the top half of a person when they join the screen. Hello, मैं तो
I'm
डाल ठीक है.
actually really big fan. Thanks. Like,
Thank you, brother Kunal. How are you? कितने sweet हो आप?
yeah, I'm actually following you from the Vine days. You know, like when you used to
Oh,
make those
bro.
ones.
Why? How
Yeah.
much I missed that app, yeah. How much fun we were having on there, no?
I don't
कुछ
know
भी
why they
कचरा बनाने का
stopped
लोग
that.
दिखते थे. अभी थोड़ा काम करना पड़ता है. I'm just kidding. Man,
So
how cool.
yeah,
किधर से कुणाल?
Mumbai
Ghost
से
stories छोड़ो. मुंबई से? किधर मुंबई में?
मुंबई में है एक जगह वर्ली से.
See, I was going to ask कि उधर खोदा हुआ है कि नहीं. तुम ना नहीं बोलोगे. घर के पास
इधर
खोदा हुआ
एक्चुअली है खुदा हुआ नीचे
है.
मतलब.
अरे उस तरफ भी रीच हो गया. वाह भाई.
पूरा रोड खोद डाला है उधर में.
Man, all right. Kunal, what rating will you give your story?
I don't know about the rating. It's actually a really short one. So
Even
yeah.
last week वही था. I need to move on from this, but I'm only cracking jokes about it. बचाओ. ठीक है, Kunal, take it away. बहुत ही छोटा वाला है.
So it's like a really short story. So I have heard this from my mom. So basically when she was small, she you know, like she used to like sleep, and her dad used to basically sit outside. She lived in a chawl kind of like in
All right.
in another area. So then like when she used to sleep, right? Her like her father used to come, like which is my grandpa. He used to come and then used to have food and everything, and then he used to sit outside the house. You know how there's like a vatta thing, like he used to sit
Yeah.
on that, and he used to sit for a while, and then he used to light up a cigarette and he used to talk to himself. So but then one day like my mom got curious and she got up to see like what the case was. So apparently he used to talk to his deceased brother. Like he used to see his deceased brother, and they say right, if you light something, a cigarette or something, they don't come close or something. Like he wasn't going to harm or something, but
That's new.
like yeah. So he used to like smoke the BD. So yeah, so yeah, that is it. And apparently, I think even my mama, right? He experienced this. Like he was walking home from work, and like he heard footsteps and such when he was walking, and then he quickly lit a cigarette. But the next day he got fever. You know the classic thing. Yeah, that is it. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I know it doesn't sound believable, but see what
No, no,
that's
no.
what I heard.
Of ghost stories are none of them are like believable because they're ghost stories at the
Yeah,
end of the day. But I
yeah,
also feel this is, of course, a coping mechanism. I
yeah.
could try this at home. Like my mom was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
cigarette पी
could
रहा है
be, could
साले."
be. Yeah,
My mom catching cigarette पी रहा है. नहीं नहीं मैं दादाजी से बात कर रहा था. नहीं
yeah,
दादाजी से बात कर रही थी इधर आ. Interesting though. But wow, that's
yeah,
that's really freaky. I think he really missed his brother. Most likely
yeah.
that's what happened. But thank you for sharing that with us, bro. ये
Big
तो
fan.
सब कुछ जलाने वाला
I'm
है.
actually missing Suresh. Like I'm a
Suresh,
really
I'm
big
also
fan of
missing. He's
his.
busy. He's traveling, doing some plays and stuff,
Yeah,
living his life. Cyril is busy with shoots and stuff. अरे my God, कौन है?
no, no,
डरा दिया मेरे को.
yeah.
आप भी किसी से बात कर रहे हो क्या? सिगरेट
No,
पीते
no,
हुए?
no.
ठीक है, just checking. Thank you, Kunal. What a sweet
Thanks.
call. Thanks for being here with
Yeah,
us and letting us see just the top of your body. It's very kind of you. Have a good one.
thanks. Bye.
Take care, bro. Bye. कितना sweet था Kunal. I really like him. Not sure which button to press. I'm scared to like I don't want to report them by mistake. Oh, don't worry, yeah, Manish. Today is not about the stories. Today is about recovering from very like a train crash. That's what today is about. Going on to our next caller. Don't forget, you can join us over here. I really am so scared. Even though I know I have this protective like net now, which is the dump delay system, the AAS, anti-Aula system, as I'm calling it now, it's patented. I patented it. Nobody else. There's no other streamer, no other YouTuber, no other waste character like me who is doing this. For that, I feel really like, "Yeah, क्या बात है?" No one else doing this, bro. No one else, just me. Don't ask why. Don't go into the backstory. But like I was saying, even though I have that, I'm still so scared. I have to get rid of that. To get rid of that fear. The button is right there. I've got a big red button on my screen. कुछ भी हो गया, pat! And two mice, bro. I have two mice. One is I have one wired just in case, but one of the mice sometimes वो start नहीं होता immediately. Imagine panicking in 14 seconds. Like अरे mouse नहीं चल रहा. So I have now two mice just in case. Let's see what we got. Luckily, I'll have 14 seconds to react to anything that happens. I can just be like, अच्छा ऐसा क्या? क्या है उधर? Okay. I'll have that much of time to react. Hopefully. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, bro. Sneha Raman sending the bestest vibes and all the support. Vagabond 007. क्या कर रहा है? हाँ? क्या कर रहा है उधर? Oh shit, did I really scare her? So many different layers of preparation. The police is also on standby. There's an officer in my house. He's sitting there. Sir, चाय पानी कुछ? ठीक है. Snacks सबके लिए है. Ooh. Bro got scared. कुछ नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं हुआ. अभी भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा. Tension मत लो. I'm so terrified, bro. You have no idea. Next person. Oh, this looks like a fake account for sure. So now see, if I click that and okay. I will, of course, I'll let you all know if something happens. Of course. You'll see a glitch in the stream. First, you'll see the stream just going like ऐसा हो जाएगा, and you'll see tuck 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 tuck, and then I'll come back in a little bit, and then you'll see what happens. Let's go. This is not funny, bros. What do you mean this is funny? It's not funny. Somebody named Stoops. My fingers on the button, ready to go. To the mat, go. Hey, Stoops. Stoops, are you real?
Hi, Jose. I am very real, but is it okay if I don't switch on the camera?
It is absolutely okay, but you have to do your Aadhaar verification. You just be like, let that
Yeah,
and go away.
I'll do
These
that.
days
Yeah,
with
I'll do
AI
that.
and all, you never know now what's going on.
I know, and we need anti-bangan protection, so I'll do
Correct. It's that's ABS. वो गाड़ी में मिलता है. That's ABP. That's a news channel. Sorry. अपना AAS है. Anti Aula Protect System.
that.
Sorry, protection नहीं. System
Yeah,
है because you never know. आजकल protection कुछ नहीं रहते. What if I go to get my chai? And वो time पे होता है. खत्म बात.
बात तो सही है. Yeah, so I'll
Ah,
just.
yeah. Stoops. Well, wonderful. That's क्या genius हो आप. ठीक है, don't worry. I am protected by the AAS system. So even if you say something really insane, I can still hit the button. Stoops, take it away. What rating will you
Okay,
give this?
so I would say I would give this a story a 7 rating when I
Okay.
heard it. So थोड़ा सा डिटेल है मैं कट डाउन करने की कोशिश करूंगी.
जरूर.
Yeah. So this happened with one of my closest friends, which is why it's very scary.
Sure.
So
Okay.
back in 2018, my friend kind of she lost her mother in March 2018.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. It was 2000. Yeah, it was 2018. Yeah. So what happened was that their family was going through a very bad phase. You know, like the very next year, her grandfather also passed away. You know, there were like financial problems, and also like almost the house caught fire because of a short circuit in the some board or something. So, बहुत problems चले जा रहे थे. So they were like, what is going on, and should we like get like everybody suggested get some puja done or something to just cleanse the aura and everything. But they got it done, but it was not really working and everything. So what happened was one of the relatives suggested that there is some Molvi they knew, and that they should like basically consult this person because he is very experienced, and like he has if there is something wrong or something supernatural related, he can maybe have a look into it. The catch was that this person, this Molvi, was apparently like a person with blindness, so he
Okay.
couldn't see. बट वही था कि उन्होंने बोला कि वो काफी मतलब एक्सपीरियंस है तो उनको तो उन्हें बुलाया उन्होंने. एंड दैट पर्सन केम एंड ही काइंड ऑफ इंस्पेक्टेड द हाउस एंड ही सडनली आस्क्ड फॉर like he said कि I know that somebody got like the somebody is deceased in your house, so could you just get me a picture of theirs. So like they got the picture and like mother's picture and they just gave it to the man. He like literally like उसने उस पे हाथ फेरा, like he just touched the picture and he's like for a moment or two, then he's like, okay, so basically there is some presence in the house, some negative presence, something very negative, and it's maybe more than one entity probably. So we'll have to do something about that. And he's like, I will come back a week from now. All I need you to do is I need you to keep two empty bottles for me.
Okay.
दो खाली bottles रखना, and I will come and we will just do what I have to do and don't ask any questions. Like just trust me, I know what I'm doing.
All
So,
right.
what happened was that one of the reasons they also kind of consulted the Molvi, like I told you, na, they got pujas and all done, but why they got so desperate is because apparently my friend's younger sister went and complained to like the family that I am having nightmares and I'm hearing voices. So initially they didn't take her so seriously because they were like, okay, maybe it's grief and trauma can impact the brain, and
Yeah.
maybe she's just going through a tough time. So maybe because of that she's saying all that. But then eventually, like I said, when things got so like messed up in the house, they took a chance and called the Molvi. So now cut to the day the Molvi arrives, and he came in and he so these people were sitting in front of him. So my friend's sister, she was sitting in front of him, to the left, to his left side she was sitting in front of him. Okay, and the others were like sitting samne uske. So he just glanced around the room, like I told you that the person couldn't see with his eyes, right? So he just blankly glanced around the room and he said, मेरे मतलब मेरे लेफ्ट पे कौन बैठा है सामने. So they said that's my sister. So he said इस लड़की को बोलो मेरे सामने आके बैठे, like make her face like पीठ करके बैठे मेरी तरफ, लेकिन मेरे सामने आके बैठे. Okay, so the girl came, she sat in front of him with her back towards him, and this like guy did not do anything, he just gently patted twice on her back. Jose, you won't believe what happened after that. It was very petrifying. तो उस बंदी का सडनली डिमीनर पूरा चेंज हो गया. शी वाज अ वेरी मीक एंड पेटीट काइंड ऑफ अ chick who would softly speak and everything. Suddenly she just goes into this weird kind of a trance and she starts talking in a very deep and very like male voice, and she's like
Oh my
मुझे क्यों
god.
बुलाया. Yeah, literally like very like that. uh, just give me 1 second.
क्या होने वाला है? Aye. क्लिफ हैंगर. अगले हफ्ते क्या? स्टूप्स. स्टूप्स. क्यों हो आप चुप्स? स्टूप्स. स्टूप्स तो भाग गया. ब्रो ये क्या है? देखो क्या अजीब अजीब लोग आ रहे हैं. स्टूप्स आप वापस आ गए. आपका कैमरा ऑन है.
Sorry, Jose, I
नो
got a
नो
call.
प्रॉब्लम. ये क्या है? ये क्या है? देखो.
So
कुछ नहीं. कंटिन्यू. यस देन.
so basically, what? Where was I? Yeah. So she started talking in a male voice, okay, and she was like, "मुझे यहाँ क्यों बुलाया?" Like that, okay. कौन हो तो मुझे यहाँ क्यों बुलाया? So then the Maulvi asks him that, कौन है तू? तुझे मतलब क्या क्या चाहता है? क्यों आया है तू यहाँ पे? So then what happened was that he's like, मैं तुम सबको हम तुम सबको मार देंगे, ठीक है? हमें तुम्हें यहाँ मारने के लिए भेजा है. And they were like, uh, they literally said something like, अभी तो 2 गए हैं ना तुम्हारे घर से, देखना धीरे धीरे सबके सब खत्म हो जाएंगे. He literally said that. And suddenly, like, this was one voice now. Suddenly my friend's sister spoke up again and she was like, बहन मुझे बचा ले, ये मुझे मार देगा, ये मेरे को दबा, मतलब he is suppressing me from inside, मुझे बचा ले. She literally started frantically saying, मुझे बचा ले, ठीक है? And then suddenly her voice changed and it was another male voice, a distinct second male voice who is like कि ये सब करने से कुछ नहीं होगा, हमें एक मकसद से भेजा है यहाँ और हम वो पूरा करके रहेंगे, हम तुम सब इस पूरे परिवार को खत्म कर देंगे. Something on the lines of that. Okay.
My god, like some
And
of our callers.
she was convulsing very much, and so what happened, her brother, he went and just, he just tightly hugged her from behind, to just restrain her. And you won't imagine, she had her hair tied in a ponytail, like tightly in a ponytail, and the scrunchie just went open on its own. Nobody did anything to it, and she was radiating energy. And that's what, like, the brother was holding. I'm telling you, the guy had a good build. He was holding her, trying to restrain her so that she doesn't hurt herself. And he's like, she's such a petite person, but even then she was very difficult to restrain. It was really scary. So then the Maulvi was like कि तुम्हें किसने भेजा है बताओ तो. So the first male voice was like, हम तुम्हें नहीं बता सकते क्योंकि अगर हमने बताया तो वो हमें मार देंगे, मतलब वो हमें हार्म करेंगे, ठीक है? So then the Maulvi insisted कि नहीं, हमें बताओ कौन है, बताओ किसने भेजा है, वो तुम्हें कुछ नहीं करेंगे, हम तुम्हें बचा लेंगे, बट बताओ तुम्हें किसने भेजा है. So at this point, what happened was that my friend got terrified, and she decided her dad was not home. She decided to go and call her dad. So she ran out to the balcony and she called her dad and she was like, "Dad, just quickly come home. Papa ghar mein, matlab, the situation is very dire." And she said that, like, while she was talking on the call, she literally felt as if 2 hands very violently just pushed her towards the railing of the balcony from the back. Okay.
Holy
And she
shit.
turned around, she saw there's nobody, and she got terrified and she ran in, and then she basically literally showed them the back. Uske peeth pe literally on both sides of her spine, right? There were blue marks, जैसे नील पड़ जाता है ना किसी ने जैसे जोर से बहुत मारा है.
Bruised. Damn. What?
Yeah, like that. So she went in scared, and suddenly the sister, who was, I don't know whether you'll call that possessed or whatever, she said, तुझे बड़ा शौक है ना सब कुछ अपने बाप को बताने का, एंड बड़ा तेरे को वो है ना कि बताएगी, ऐसे करेगी, तू चिंता मत कर, अगले तू ही जाएगी, अगला पहले तेरी माँ गई, फिर तेरे ग्रैंडफादर गए, अगला तू जाएगी.
ये भूत
It
बड़ा
was like that.
टपोरी टाइप का है वो. ये कैसे
But
बात
in
कर
a
रहा है?
Tapori, I mean Gunda. So,
गुंडा है.
so then what happened that like the friend's father came in. Like till then they were trying to persuade that entity to name the person. right? So he was not naming, and then eventually they were like, अच्छा ठीक है मुंह से नहीं बोल सकता तो लिख के बता, ठीक है. So it's like he was still refusing, but after a lot of push and shove, and then my friend's dad also came and sat there. He was mortified to see his children like that. So then they got her a pen and a register. So she promptly wrote bhabhi, then she immediately cut it off. उसने भाभी लिखा and then cut off कर दिया, ठीक है. तो it's like they pretended to be dumb and they were like, क्या लिखा तूने, हमने नहीं देखा, ठीक है, फिर से लिख, किसका नाम लिखा है, सही से लिख, कौन है. Alright, so it's like then the sister, she turned toward the father and the male voice was like, ये जो सामने बैठा है ना इसको सब पता है, ये जानता है मैं किसकी बात ये जानता है मैं किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, जिसको ये अपना इतना सगा, ये जिनको अपना सगा मानता है ना, वही इसका घर बर्बाद करने पे लगे हैं, ठीक है. So uncle was clueless, so he was like, what the hell is going on, I don't know what they're talking about. So then again after the Maulvi literally threatened that entity ki bata kisne kara hai. So then that like the sister wrote Taiji. Okay.
My God.
Yeah. So after that what happened
What is
was
it?
then the Maulvi was like, he told them that उस आंटी को बोला, तू चिंता मत कर, तुम चिंता मत करो, तुम्हें कुछ नहीं होगा, वो दो थे ना, तो तुम चिंता मत करो, तुम्हें कुछ नहीं होगा, बस तुम इस लड़की के शरीर को छोड़ दो और इसको, इनके परिवार को परेशान करना बंद कर दो, ये जिसने भी तुम्हें यहाँ भेजा है उससे हम like we'll deal with it, you don't have to, but just leave the girl's body and stop tormenting her.
My God.
All right. So then eventually उन्होंने फिर वो जो 2 बोतल मांगी थी, right, तो उन्होंने एक बोतल दी and they told the girl कि इसमें फूंक, like just blow into the bottle. So the girl started literally like she blew, like convulse कर रही है and ऐसे blow out किया, and then उसके बाद उन्होंने अचानक से जो second voice थी ना वो बोल पड़ी, and he's like, उसको निकाला क्यों, मुझे उसके साथ जाना है, हम basically उसको निकाला क्यों, मैं उसके साथ रहता हूँ, मेरे को उसके साथ जाना है. So उसने फिर ये बताया कि basically these are like conjoined spirits or whatever you call it. So they always go hand in hand. They are not to be separated.
Conjoined spirits. I've
Okay.
never heard of this.
So उसको फिर मौलवी ने बोला कि अब तू निकल और इस लड़की को परेशान करना छोड़ दे, इसने तेरा कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ा है, ठीक है. तो then they gave the second bottle to the girl and she tried to blow but she started choking, like she almost choked because वो निकल ही नहीं पा रहा था उसकी बॉडी से, like he had possessed her so bad, वो निकल ही नहीं पा रहा था उसकी बॉडी से. After a lot of वही मतलब he the Maulvi patted her on the back again, and then somehow apparently the spirit left the body, and the moment she blew out she fainted. So the girl,
This is exactly how I cured my cough also. Then she got cured at this point?
Yeah, so she fainted. I'm just going to like wrap it up in like 2 minutes. So
That's so kind.
she fainted and she was legit passed out. She passed out for 2 hours. She was like
No
2
cap.
घंटा बेहोश थी वो. And वो bottles वो लोग ले गए और उन्होंने जाके I think घाट या कहीं पे उसको like river में discard कर दिया. ठीक है.
बाप रे.
So and after that the girl stopped hearing voices and then the Maulvi like purified the house and everything and he left. So the
Freaky.
जो वो निकला उस चीज का वो ये था basically that if I give you a very short context, my friend's mom was very like completely fine and healthy, and suddenly she fell sick. Her health deteriorated in a month, and she passed. Okay, so now apparently she attended a family wedding before she had fallen sick. And एक दिन उस दिन रात को यही हुआ था कि when she came home, she saw like उनके दुपट्टे में से ना like someone had cut it out, a piece of कपड़ा was like cut out. एक होता you tear your fabric on something, it was not torn, it was cut, deliberately cut. ठीक है. So यही उससे conclude किया उन्होंने कि apparently the person that entity named that their relative, they apparently sent these, she did some black magic or something, she sent these entities after the
मेरे को
family.
पता you bro, I'm telling
And
you, Ekta Kapoor's writers are watching this. You're going to see this on TV in 1 week. Stream delay. What a story,
I don't know
though.
about that, Jose, but it is a
Stoops-
true thing because it happened with my friend, and she was mortified when she told me this.
It's freaky. I would be terrified also. I'm so sorry we've run out of time, Stoops, but that was very
Yeah, I'm so
engaging.
sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes the stories are longer, but अपना ये कोई Instagram दुनिया में तो वो 15 second भी नहीं देखने का. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Very creepy and yeah, creepy. Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you, Jose.
Thank you,
Good
Stoops.
night. Yeah.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
bye.
ठीक है. Look, I have stopped complaining. This is a new me now, guys. Remember I used to complain कि story बहुत लंबा जा रहा है. I don't know, कोई issue नहीं है. आपको 2 घंटे का story बताओ. But वो जो कल वो नहीं करनी. Okay, let's get back to business, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Deep Sleep Wizard and the gang. I'm just going to quickly knock some super chats out. Bandra tends to go buy some caramel popcorns for Suresh sir. Rohit had also suggested that I bring. The AA system is not for that bearded drunk man. So Rohit has suggested that I bring snacks and sneaks and everything, keep it ready beforehand. Yeah, अच्छा idea. Set up a little fridge and a bar over here. Savio Mascarenas, yeah, already mentioned. Thank you. So let's keep going. Bye लोग. Bringing you into confidence. मेरे को बहुत डर लग रहा है. I can see over here. अचानक से बहुत ज़्यादा लोग आए हैं इधर. ये ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? I'm मेरा the thing that has saved me so many times is being under that. वो not उतना भी पॉपुलर नहीं है, मतलब लोग जानते थोड़ा बहुत पर उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. That has kept me safe for so long, you know. I can bring chai. I really want chai, but it's okay. लेके आएगा मैं 1 second. We'll take one more call. Towards the end of the stream now, we'll do this little game where you guys have to try to defeat the AAS system. I'm getting a little cocky now. I'm so scared. I'm so... We'll take 2 more calls. Now I can't even ask people. Last time I said, Suresh, kaun sa loan? Suresh was like, ha, number 3 ले लो, टक करके सत्यानाश. Sankat. Okay. Oh, very creepy, bro. Super creepy. Why is there a triangle over there? What does that mean? This person isn't signed in with the Google account. They might not be. देखा? ये पुलिस ऑफिसर ने मेरे को दिखाया इधर ही बैठता हूँ. Yanoa. He says Yanoa. Listen, I'm just scared, Hanab. I'm not funny or anything. I'm just scared. Hey, oh! Did you see that? Chala gaya wo. Chala gaya. See, even Vak. It's this person isn't who they. But anybody here might not be who we think it is, na? वो भी हो सकता है. क्या क्या क्लिक करूँ भाई लोग? Ding 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 ding. I'm breathing. Okay, let's keep going. Karthik, hopefully. Karthik, a normal person. So nice.
Oh my god. We've been trying to get in for so long.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Anyways, what's up, bro?
Hi, Karthik. Nothing much. You know everything. If you're here, then you know how
Yeah, I know. I'm
terrifying
fully
it is.
clothed. I'm fully clothed. The lights are on.
I
It's all
cannot
good.
thank you enough.
Yes.
Where are you
I've
calling us
actually
from?
been. I'm calling from Pune. I'm actually from Karnataka.
Oh,
I've
welcome.
been on the Her Army, the talent show thingy that you had done
Oh, really?
before. Yeah,
What is
I
the
did
talent?
I spinned a laptop on my finger.
Oh, shit.
You. Yeah.
Shall we do that for old time's
Anyways,
sake? Come on, bro.
I don't have anything to spin on. Wait, let me see.
I got a keyboard.
You said that you used to do it in school, and I used to do it in school as well. Oh shit!
I
Nice.
don't know. I'm not that good. But yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Bach gaya. I caught it with my legs. Let's not do that on the stream.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome, brother. Good to have you back.
Welcome. Thank you. Okay. So, okay. My wife just gave me a laptop.
She's having a good laugh. Oh, lovely. Amazing. Go for it.
Oh, wait, 1 second.
Don't worry, sir. Oh, I can confirm that you are better than me. The more expensive
All
the
right.
device you're spinning,
The more confidence.
Yeah. Amazing, bro. Welcome.
Okay, cool. So I'll start with my story. This is around 7, 8 years ago. First of all, the rating, I'll give it a humble 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
So this is around 7, 8 years ago. I actually used to study in the US. So I was around 2, 3 years in. So first of all, we used to stay in the dorms, and then after that, you rent your own houses and stuff like that. So we had like 5 or 6 international friends who rented out a house. And you know how when you're an international student, you want to save
Of
as much
course.
of money as possible. So we rented out a really sort of it from the outside. It didn't look shady, but we rented it, and the landlord was this lady named Tammy, right? And initially we didn't feel like it was uh, anything shady that happened, but after that we sort of noticed trends of how she was. First of all, the house was like 3.5 rooms. So like the half room, they like rent out a closet for something for like another international student. So that like a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of brown people in one building, right? So they like she's trying to make as much of money as possible, right? So we used to pay rent with her only in cash. So these are a few signs that we noticed that she's kind of shady. So whenever we used to give her our rent, we used to give it in cash. So we used to put it on the like on the floor. She would request us to put the cash on the floor, and she used to take a photo of it. Like it's just shady behavior, right? So for me, I used to stay in an extension of the house in the back where it was like built afterwards. So this room was dedicated as the dishwasher. So my room had the dishwasher. So sorry, not the dishwasher, the laundry dryer, right?
Washing machine.
So
Yeah.
all this, no, not the washing machine, just to dry your clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So uh, all the students used to come to my room to sort of do their laundry stuff like that. So for me, just to give a bit of context about me, I like to keep my things very clean, right? So every once in a while, I clean my room like um, spick and span, make sure I know everything where it is, right? So if I on the laundry dryer is where I used to keep my wallet, my keys, like everything it has its own space.
Spot.
Like
Yeah.
I'm that kind of spot, right? So like 3 or 4 months in, like this was during winter or something, uh, we noticed a small book, right? It was like 4 or 5 inches book, like a notebook, right? And the name of the on the cover of the notebook was Nathan grade 4, right? Like primary 4, grade 4, whatever, right? So when we opened the book, right, in that book was demonic drawings, or like very drawings of like with a dark pencil or dark pen of just like monsters or like weird creatures, right? And
Oh
I
no.
swear, I shit you not, I've cleaned that room at least like every time I've there, every 2 weeks I clean my room there, right? But for some like weird reason, like the book happened to be there after I cleaned it. So there's no way that it came from anywhere else. It just happened to show up there. So it's just demonic drawings. So then like they were like Bangladeshi students, me Indian student, there's Nepali student, right? So we just thought like fuck this, we're gonna burn this, right? So we burnt that book, right? So we burnt it, and then a few we like tried to forget about it, and then we realized underneath the carpet of my room was a basement. Okay, so that's another sort of creepy thing that we realized, right? And then another few weeks down the line, I had a friend staying over in my room, uh, and then in the morning, she told me, I still can't believe it to this day, but she told me that I swear to you, in at night, in the middle of the night, I saw like a small boy, like around 4 or 5 years old, standing at the foot of the door, like at the entrance of my room. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Yeah. So that's my story. Yeah. I
You guys found a book with demonic drawings and you all decided to burn it?
what else do you want to do with it? We have
Nothing?
to do something with.
Take it to somebody else's house and say, "Here, I have a nice coffee table book for you." But you all might have released something.
I probably
How
probably yeah.
freaky. So then, but you're gonna end the story there. We need more information.
I no, but that's and then I think we moved out. We all like separated, went to different like places. But yeah, that was my one interaction, like not direct interaction, but I swear I remember touching the book. I remember opening it. I remember seeing those demonic drawings from a boy named Nathan who was at least 8 or 9 years old, or less than that.
Oh my god, I got chills just when you said that. What was in the basement?
I don't know, man. But you see, like when I see the house and how
PS4.
it's structured,
Nathan's
and like how it
PS4.
was struck, like how it was structured and all that, it feels like that part of the house was just like an extension, like it was built afterwards or is built to hide something.
Oh
And
my
when we saw
god.
the
I've seen this
behaviors of
movie.
the
I've
yeah
seen movies like this where then you find out कि उधर वो 10 साल से उधर था.
right.
PS2
So they were,
खेलते
I
खेलते.
think this I'm sure the landlord was trying to hide something or something for sure.
Shit. Freaky, bro.
Yeah,
I'm also want to know what the idea was behind taking a picture of the cash on the ground. What is
I
that
think
about?
it's like this like very like white trash ghetto type of behavior. Like I don't know. Maybe what it is like she wants to keep track of it in photos. Like there's no accounting. It's very like black money type of thing. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. But the best way to, I mean, you don't account black money. Anyway, let's not get into that.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
so
true.
much.
That's true.
Karthik, my
Yeah, yeah.
man. Mr.
Yes.
Spinner.
Thanks, Jose.
Amazing you having you on the
This.
stream. Hi guys. How are you?
All
Sweet.
right.
All right.
Thanks,
Cheers, man.
man.
Thanks for
Have a
being
good
on the
one.
stream, bro. Great story. All right. Bye bye.
For sure. Bye. Bye.
Creepy. Very creepy. How much time left? 18 minutes left for the stream to end. I don't want to say हम लोग बच गए हैं because अभी तक we're not done with the stream, right? अभी तक हुआ नहीं है. अरे किधर गया सब लोग? What's happening? Everybody left. सब लोग निकल गए. What is that? कुछ अजीब चल रहा है इधर. ठीक है. Yes, I'm a girl's girl, bro. What are you guys talking about? Okay. Tonight's stream is over. 11:11. We are now going to test this with you guys. Do you want to play a little game with me? Sounds like the Saw guy.
Do you want to play a little game with me?
MK, thank you so much. That doesn't sound right. Monsoon Addict. Nah. Hello, Shakib Al Hassan. MK. Okay. Tonight's stream is done over here. We'll end it. It took a lot for me to say, let's not, like, I don't know. I'm still not sure if this is safe. I'm terrified to come back. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. But let's play a game together, guy. Should I take this person in? Dar ka mahal hai, bro. You guys don't understand. That's the link to the meeting. And for the next 15 minutes, okay, you guys have to join the stream. And I mean, of course, this is a metaphor for something else. If you can come onto the stream and sing Masakali, chalo, since somebody mentioned that in between, you have to get onto the stream and sing Masakali. And my AAS system, the anti-Aula system, will keep you out. This is going to be the rest of the stream. You have to call me and you have to sing Masakali. And I have to stop you and make sure that your song doesn't reach the mainstream. I'll end up hearing it, unfortunately, like, you know what I say? But if you can sing Masakali on the stream here today, you win. And of course, my job is to be the shield that keeps the song off the stream. Here we go. God help me. Hey, इसके बीच में कोई आएगा अपना भिंडी दिखाने के लिए. बाप रे. All right. Multiple people. Okay, you can just be having a conversation. Don't waste too much time also. But beach mein, you have to start singing. Masakali. Let me just check if the button's working. To press that button. What lag raha hai? Okay. Let's see what we got. Gotta keep my hand on the button only. NP.
अरे जोशी जी, अरे वन
कैसे है
सेकेंड,
भाई?
बस फर्स्ट क्लास. मैं गाड़ी चला रहा हूँ. सॉरी, आई कैन hear you. I can hear you. Sorry,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
can look at you
हाँ, वो
in
लाइट
the
बंद कर.
camera.
No worries, don't talk. You know what's happening right now, right?
I have no idea. I'm not listening to your stream. I've skipped IPL and I'm watching your stream.
क्या चल रहा है? अच्छा, please keep track of the road only. Today, the challenge now for the next 15 minutes is people have to get onto the stream and they have to sing Masakhali and I have to stop them.
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I love that song.
So if you can get that song onto the stream, you win. Just bragging rights, nothing else.
So Masakali, I have to sing, right?
Yeah. And I have to stop you. I have to make sure it doesn't reach the stream.
So,
Yeah. That was our friend in the car. I don't know if you even saw him in the car. But did you hear him singing Masakali? Hopefully, he did not. And I'm back here after disconnecting him quickly. He must be so confused in his car. He's like, मैं गाने लगा और इसने मेरे को disconnect कर दिया. What a fantastic text. Who would test? Who wants to try next? Who wants to try next? Bring it. Bring it. Did it work or did it work? It's okay. You have to make sure you sing Masakali on the stream, and my job is to make sure that you don't show up, that it doesn't show up on the mainstream. Let's keep going. So dumb this is. Masakali here is a metaphor for you know what.
Did it work or did it work? It's okay.
Hello.
Hi Kritika, how's it
Hi.
going?
It's going well. My brother was just on your stream.
In the car.
No, the one who was telling you about the demonic.
Oh,
book and
acha,
stuff.
acha. Great story. That was a good story. Are you here to
Yeah.
try to defeat my AAS?
Yes. I don't know the words, but
You can even like just do the tune or whatever. I mean, up to you. But it has to be like you're testing me. So don't just. Another girl was on the stream. Kritika was on the stream just now, like a second ago. And she just started and I got rid of her. Did you hear her singing Masakali? I think not, because my AAS system, I should not pull this, वो disconnect हो जाएगा. 2 attackers have tried to attack me with the Masakali song. This is actually great for me, guys. You're really helping me. This really helping my confidence, because now I know if somebody comes without the kabutar, uska kabutar, Masakali ka kabutar dikhate, so I will know what to deal with. I got so scared, but me immediately button the wire. I should just breathe. Come on, you guys are training me. You all are training me, okay? Next caller. Aishwarya is going to be on the line. The person came in here and failed to Masakali. It works, right? Sushi. Oh. Mm. Ding, 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 ding. Eta dupare, ata dupa pupare. Hey, I can do this with even like Suresh and Cyril now. They're saying something and I don't like it. Boom. That was superb. So what you guys will see, y'all will see like a glitch. You'll see that. And those 15 seconds get cut off and then I come back. So far, it has worked 3 times. ठीक है. I think now I can safely say, oh, excuse me, bhai sahab, from last time with the 0.5 centimeter coming to the stream. Don't sing immediately. We should have you on here. Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan?
Yes.
Welcome. Thoda baat karte so that people see that you came here, then wait for some time and then you start singing and then I'll make sure that your song doesn't reach. तो कैसा चल रहा है कार्तिकेयन?
Yeah. Madam?
घर पे सब अच्छा है?
English?
कैमरा वैमरा ऑन करना भाई.
I am alone. Yeah, I am male.
Even me. What do you mean?
I am male. Why should I on my camera and what you want to see in male? Yeah.
अच्छा ऐसा क्या? कुछ है क्या दिखाने के लिए? Are you going to sing?
Can you please talk in English?
What do you mean? I talk in English. I walk in English. I have a bath in English also.
Oh,
Are you going to be singing?
a fan of Rajini.
Karthikeyan, you have to sing. Are you going to sing?
You sing for me.
The whole idea is that you come in and try to sing, bro. Come on, go for it.
Because you are having such a beautiful mic and some earphones, and you are making a setup like a musical thing.
Karthikeyan, are you
Ah,
skydiving
yeah.
currently?
Huh?
I guess not. Okay, we'll allow someone else to try to sing. Ashna is my favorite. Ashna is the bestie. She's made some of the most amazing artwork for us. Team Ashna, what are you doing, Ashna? Why you have that face going on? Don't start singing right away. Let me introduce you to everybody first. Hey, why don't you have any audio? How will we hear you singing Masakali? Anyway, Ashna is a fantastic artist. You must check out I'll tell you what, Ashna, in your case, come back onto the screen since your audio is not working, and your version of Masakali will just be your hands going like that. Okay? And I have to make sure your hands don't go like that. Are you there? आशना अपने फोन तोड़ दिया मेरा टेस्ट का फलूदा चल रहा है आशना what happened?
Who got hello?
Oh, two of you, Ashna, what's happening? You connected from another line. Acha, okay. I'll remove this one from there. Okay. You know what's happening right now, Ashna.
Hi.
Firstly, listen, this is the first time we're talking actually. I cannot thank you enough for all the amazing artwork you have done for us over the years. A lot
Thank
of our
you.
thumbnails are by Ashna. How's it going? Where are you?
I'm in India right now.
When we are all supposed to meet, but Suresh and Cyril are not meeting me only. Kaise kare?
I'm
Do you have
flying
the
next
fillet?
month, so whenever you are free.
Okay, soon we'll do it then. All right. You know what the challenge is then, right now?
I had a story actually.
Oh, you have a story? Then tell us. Let's hear the story then.
So January mein I went back and came here again to US.
Okay.
हाँ तो वहाँ पे ना my neighbors, we recently moved to some other apartment which was a temporary apartment. तो वहाँ पे midnight we thought that our neighbors domestic violence चल रहा है, ठीक है? तो मैं मेरा husband we came out in the lobby just to check कि क्या हो रहा है. तो neighbors भी lobby में ही थे and everyone was like what's happening, why is she screaming so much, ये वो blah blah blah. We called the cops. वो आए अंदर and we were not allowed to peep inside. Okay, तो cops ने रोक रखा था. After that एक cop बाहर आके पूछ रहा है does anybody have rosary? So no, we don't have it. उसके बाद priest ही होता है ना, I think उनको बुलाया गया and then we got to know that chick very badly story बताई है मैंने, I know, but that woman was possessed. So she was on the wall. We saw that. She was on the wall. ऐसे corner में wall पे she was like this. There was a black puke everywhere on the floor. उसके बाद cops ने बोला you just go inside. कुछ problem है. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Pupit, there's black puke everywhere, and she's on the wall like
and
a human chipkali.
Yeah, human chipkali.
तो फिर?
White t-shirt में only human chipkali. And she was the one screaming. Her boyfriend was freeze हो गया था वो.
Oh my god.
So there was no domestic violence, but yeah, that's what we saw. I can never forget her face. She was very sweet, blonde, bandi thi.
Is everything okay now? Is she still stuck to the wall? What's
The
happening?
next day there was cop तो थे वहाँ पे, लेकिन फिर पता चला कि वो exorcism वो सब करा गया था. ये सब तो मैंने सिर्फ movies में देखा है, तो I was very excited, but फटी भी पड़ी.
Like मैं थोड़ा आगे आके देख सकती हूँ, please. ऐसा मेरे ऊपर मत फेंकना वो पानी.
No, I saw that. My husband did not. Our neighbors also saw it. We all were like, oh, because फिर भेज दिया cops ने अंदर कि you just go inside.
Wow, creepy. strange and creepy story.
बहुत badly story बताई है
No, no,
मैंने.
अच्छा
I know
बताया.
her army is
That
going to.
that visual of a person stuck to the wall like a chipkali and black
Yeah.
puke everywhere is going to stay with me
Yeah.
forever. Much
And
like
she was
last week's
screaming.
stream.
Like there was ऐसे veins दिखाई दे रहे थे उसकी आंखों के नीचे पूरे.
But of course, my main question
That
is:
was
everybody
horrifying.
okay now?
Yeah, everybody's fine.
She's fine. I would have a really tough time being friends with someone who has gone through something like this. मैं अगले हफ्ते मिलता हूँ. नहीं, I'm थोड़ा busy हूँ.
I don't know.
So busy यार, कितना काम reels बन रहा ना. Sorry. Anyway, Ashna, thanks for sharing that story with us.
Sure.
Have a good one.
It was nice talking to you, Jose.
Nice
after
talking
a
to you
long
too.
time.
And thank you again for all the artwork. Not just you, but all the other people. All you guys together made such amazing
Waiting for
artwork.
कान
यार.
मस्ती Jose.
वो क्या होता है? उसमें भी I'll have to use this delay system for Suresh and Cyril. I will the attack. All right. Thanks,
Seriously,
Ashna.
but we miss fan masti a lot.
मैं अपना चिपकली दोस्त को मिलता हूँ. I'll find out क्या करना है.
Sure,
Thanks,
sure.
Ashna.
Bye, Jose.
Bye,
Good
bye,
night.
bye. You too. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Love YouTube. Okay, 3 minutes left for the stream to end. Who is going to try to sing a Rachel Rego? Yeah, I'm scared of Rachel Rego. मेरे को डर लग रहा है. Mohinesh Patil. Bro, you told us a very scary story last time.
प्रशांत,
कैसे आप?
वो मैं तो ठीक हूँ. वो उस दिन मैं डॉक्टर हनी वालकर के क्लिनिक में आया था ना.
Oh, the last caller was very, very sharp. He told me a story and suddenly he went into the song, but luckily 15 seconds is what I have. Man, it actually works. Why is it painful? Why is it painful, Razor? Is it more painful than what did not happen last week? I do not think so. Mohinesh came on. If you came onto the stream, try to sing Masakali. We'll do one more. I'm just enjoying this so much. Come on, one more person. Try to trick me into getting your song onto the stream. Here we go. Oh God, I hope it's not one. I'm even confident enough to defeat those. Thu shi. Oh no, I shouldn't do thu. Usko maja aayega. Thu shi had hul ha yak yakity yak. Okay. One more person coming on. Mrinali, don't start singing immediately. We'll chat thoda, because then people can see कि आप आए थे. At least 15 seconds should pass here, and then you have to try to trick me and get the song on. Why? You seem very confident, ma'am.
No. I'm actually not able to believe I'm really on this stream. And this is for the first time.
Really? Haven't you been on our stream before?
No, मैं सुनती हूँ. Like I love hearing stories.
Okay, Mrinali,
But
आपका स्वागत. Very strange circumstances to all meet like this after last week and this week. But I think people have now seen you on the stream, and your mission, whether you choose to accept it or not, is to try to bring Masakali onto the stream, and my mission is to stop you. So do your worst.
okay. So should I sing now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a surprise. You're supposed to catch me off guard. This is a metaphor, if you know what I'm talking about. कभी भी बीच में when we're chatting, you can tell me about life. आपको अगर building में कुत्ता बिल्ली के बारे में बात
क्या
करते
मुझे
करें.
context नहीं पता था. हाँ.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of Hoezaay. Like I think since
Back. Mrinali, did you or did you not try to sing Masakali on my stream, and did you fail?
I did, and I don't know if I failed, but I
You did.
attempted.
I hope you did. Oh my God, I'll have to check the stream after this. Mrinali, thanks so much for helping out. Yeah.
Sure.
Bye. Next time we'll do ghost stories.
Bye.
Actually, now the system is tested completely. All right.
Okay, awesome.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
My guys, I am super kicked about this. Please stop. It's been 84 years. Sorry. I was just very excited to have this. Yeah, it freezes the viewers during that time. It freezes there while I get into those 15 seconds, and then I start streaming again. And then if you refresh or if you wait for a second, the stream will start from exactly that point. My guys, thank you so much for helping me test out this fantastic system. Everybody, please type ASS in the chat with some spaces. Anti-Aula system. All hail the anti-Aula system developed by OBS, implemented by me, the first streamer in the entire universe. And this is one thing I can actually say here. First person in the world. First person human streamer on YouTube to implement a dump delay system. I had actually set up something else also, guys, and I forgot to use it the entire stream because I was so stressed out over what is going to happen. This is a very powerful tool. I will actually make another video so that other streamers can do this also. I believe this has happened to many people, by the way, and I'm sure it has. I can only imagine how stressful it was. But I'm going to make a video about how to put this together so that other streamers can also do this and maybe interact with people live like we do. It's very risky to do this. I can't believe I did this for the last 2 years and none of you guys did anything shady. There were a couple here and there, but those are all like, like rotten apples. कीड़े पड़े हुए उसके भिंडी में type scene. I had set up a timer, as you can see on the stream, and yeah, I can chill out now. You see that? And when people start telling their stories, I was supposed to press the timer, and it was supposed to go like that, but I totally forgot. Happy Easter, man, everybody! Yeah, buggers. I hope you're having fun. And I've been stressed about this the whole week. I'm not going to lie. I'm telling you, this was very, very messed up for me, man. I was so fried after what happened. No, we can't sell this. This has to be free for everyone. It's like a vaccine, bro. It's like a vaccine for people who flash. And also, it was a huge reality check for me. I guess I've been using the internet for so long that I've become a little lax with using it. I don't know if anybody... I am the kind of person who tend to blame myself rather than blame anybody else. But shit, man. Wow. And thank you guys. I really cannot thank you guys enough for being so sweet. Nobody took screenshots. I was going through what Speed had gone through and stuff. And initially, I remember when I laughed about it. And this time I was like, man, if that happened to me, can you imagine somebody Googles your name and the first thing they see is... And in that moment, Suresh was on one side going... I was on the other side going... And in the middle, there was that... Anyway. What an amazing stream. Ladies and gentlemen, the AAS system... No, the S is system only. The AA system. AAS has been a major success. A big round of applause for all you guys, you people who stuck with me through this. People send me those sweet messages. People sending me links to videos on how to combat this. Somebody said na ki screen pe aisa lagana chahiye kuch ek overlay tak to aisa ho jayega. But kitna karega? Koi aake bolega, hi, I'm your distant relative. Then 15 minutes into the conversation, suddenly if he takes out something, then phir with the new AAS, with the anti-Aula system, I can combat pretty much everything. The latest innovation in AAS. Stream पे कुछ भी दिखाओ, कुछ भी बोलो, एक बटन के साथ तुम्हारा मैं कर सकता हूँ मटन. I feel so powerful now, finally. I just wish I had not gotten had first. But all good things come sometimes out of bad things. It was a roller coaster stream, for real, no cap. Shubham Vijay Raikwar is the first person in the universe to endorse the system. He said, I love AAS. Thank you, Shubham. Very kind of you. Sublog Nacho. I am unstoppable, Newt. And with all our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. Koi nahi dikhayega apna tainly. Whoa. What do you mean it's not the same? क्या? तुमको क्या दिखने का? आप ओमेगल पे जाओ. No FIR button 2025. Bro, I wish I could talk to you guys for some time and just let you know how I'm feeling. Very traumatic past week. Be a weird way to end the stream. Thank you everyone for joining us. Did I miss any super chats? Petition for AAS gauntlet. This was the gauntlet getting Masakali onto Last of Us season 2, yes, but I'm waiting for more episodes because I want to play the game and I want to watch the show at the same time as what I did with season 1. It was so good, so good. Only narrate in English if you dream in English. What? What does that mean? Who said that? That was by MB. इसका क्या मतलब है? क्या मतलब है? कोई और है? किधर है? Huh? See some guys. Look at this. Look at this. You creep. Thankfully, I have logged this person's IP. Ran it through an IP logger. How? और साली. Anti-ASS. No way, bro. मैं तो click ही नहीं करेगा. Somebody said, what? Sorry for assholes. Cheaper लोग हैं. Anyway, chal guys. Have a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Except for that one person who said, I hate this. I'm glad you hated it. Rest of you, I think you enjoyed. Hopefully you did. Just refresh Piyush Raja. Don't worry. Just Piyush. Just, hey, let's just talk ko nikalo usko. Ban karo. Chal. Bye guys. Pressing the button. We did it. We won. We defeated you, Mr. Tainley. Yeah. Sitting at home watching ghost stories with that in your hand. Shame on you. You sick freak. Can only talk to that person like that. What is wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with your parents? Where are they? Let's not do too much of this. I just need to get that out. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. We did it. Big thank you to everyone from the Discord, especially Rogue, who helped me test AAS, the anti-Aula system. Take care. And I will see you very often now, because now with this system, पूरा दिनों में देख लेना तुम. Bye. Yeah, I came back. I'm back here because that I think deserves to be said. Amit Rana said, Mr. दो दाने वाला मूंगफली guy. दो दाने, वो एक भी दाना के बराबर नहीं था. तुम्हारा मूंगफली इतना छोटा है. Press the button again. Okay, बस बहुत हो गया. मजा आ रहा है, लेकिन मैं बटन दबा रहा हूँ. Bye guys.